Former patients harmed by a disgraced Dundee doctor have protested outside Ninewells Hospital. Professor Sam Eljamel was suspended as head of neurosurgery in 2013 after carrying out countless botched operations.
40 patients left with life-changing injuries are now demanding a public inquiry. Lynn Rankin reports.
Why?
We've been let down! We're in constant pain!
Making their voices heard outside the hospital where they were harmed. Some can no longer walk, others are in constant pain. All have been left with life-changing injuries.
He opened me up and closed me back up again and didn't actually do anything, so that's why I was left in pain for so long. He took away my life.
I'm being paralysed, end of. He operated 7 times. I had another 4 spine operations to try and do something about it, but they can't.
My niece has had 20 odd years of her life being ruined. Her daughters have suffered because of that, her family suffered. Every step she takes is agony.
It does affect all activities of daily living.
And this is the man responsible. Professor Sam Eljamel was head of neurosurgery at Ninewells Hospital. When we filmed him in 2011, the health board were already aware of complaints.
When I woke up from the second operation, I was blind in my right eye and partially blind in my left eye. And I've been like that ever since.
John Blackwood had a brain tumour. He was operated on 3 times by Eljamel, damaging his optic nerves. At the age of 46, John had to give up work.
The whole Ninewells Hospital are responsible for employing somebody like this. I mean, he was just a bandit. And he got away with it under their noses.
Eljamel was placed under investigation and under supervision, but was allowed to continue operating on patients. Jules Rose was one of them.
I was diagnosed with a rare brain tumour and he operated on me, removed my tear gland instead of the tumour.
Eljamel was suspended the following day. Jules is now leading the fight for a public inquiry.
We want NHS Tayside to be held to account for allowing Professor Eljamel to butcher all these patients. NHS Tayside were unaware that this was happening from 1997 to 2013. It just demonstrates there was a severe lack of clinical governance and a severe lack of management.
A damning Scottish Government report found that NHS Tayside repeatedly let patients down, but Health Secretary Humza Yousaf has rejected a public inquiry. Eljamel is now thought to be working in Libya. The 40 patients have been offered a meeting with the Health Board. They hope it gives them answers. And while their suffering won't stop, they'll continue campaigning for justice. Lynn Rankin, STV News.